J.P. Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon is taking on outspoken Wall Street critic Senator Elizabeth Warren once again. Speaking at an event in Chicago yesterday, Dimon said, quote, "I don't know if she fully understands the global banking system." These two have had sort of an acrimonious public relationship at one point. Actually, in Senator Elizabeth Warren's book, she recalls an episode where Jamie Dimon had come into her office and she said, hey, you know, there might be some new regulation that's going to cost you coming up. And he apparently leaned back in his chair and said, hit me with a fine. I can afford it. The bank denies he ever said that, but it's in her book.
I can't understand what Jamie Dimon is thinking here. I really can't. I know how he feels. I've spoken to him about it myself. I know that he feels that perhaps there has been a little too much, right? The pendulum has swung too far in the aftermath of the financial crisis, too far towards heavy-handed regulation, and that has an impact on banks' ability to provide, you know, to grease the wheels of the U.S. economy. Would the economy be growing faster? Would there be more credit available if there weren't as much, you know, in his view, heavy-handed regulation? And we wouldn't be talking about things like bond market liquidity, for example, if regulators had taken more care to draft rules that allowed the banks to continue functioning in a way that is of benefit to the economy. Now, that's all fine. Taking on Elizabeth Warren in public when she has as powerful an influential role as she does in the Senate doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
In fairness, he did say he does agree with some of what she has to say. And for her part, we should note that she is a bankruptcy lawyer. She really does kind of know what she's talking about.
Listen, you
don't have to work at the bank to understand how it works.
I'm not saying that Elizabeth Warren isn't an incredibly intelligent individual. She is. But does she understand all the intricacies?
Well, now that